right. Welcome to the HDZ Podcast, episode number 3. My name is Taso. We got another co-host here, Dani. We got other Dani.
We got like 2 cameras.
You got this Liverpool scum here. I'm just kidding.
Brother's out for blood for no reason.
Respect.
It's all love, respect. It's all love. Respect.
Personal.
We are the better.
I'm not Conor McGregor.
We're the better Reds, but it's alright. What's up?
Anyway, a lot to talk about today. Let's just kind of dive in onto the first topic. Best impact transfer of this window. Really in the Prem. Then we're going to talk about the biggest impact, which is Jude Bellingham. I mean, insane player. Really, there's so many players that have had an impact in the Premier League, especially Evan Ferguson, Moussa Diaby, James Maddison is a big one. How do you pronounce the Liverpool guy, Bennett?
Dominic Szoboszlai.
There you go, that guy.
Dude is an absolute.
James Ward-Prowse as well. Have you guys been actually watching the games or?
Oh yeah. Dude, international break has been the worst week of my life. I have enjoyed watching the U.S. just absolutely pummel Oman though, so that's been fun.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's been pretty brutal not having Premier League games on the weekends.
Yeah. Oh no, I feel you. I took off work one week, the Saturday.
To watch,
and I totally forgot it's on international break.
That is unfortunate.
But don't worry, we got off on Saturday at 10:45 to watch United get beaten by Brighton.
Respect though, Brighton.
That club is crazy.
The club's going to the toilet.
We'll get into all of that.
Respect though, Brighton are a good team.
Yeah, right. Matoma, Park Ji-sung 2.0.
Evan Ferguson.
I've only heard that dude since that game. Bro.
Yeah.
Really? Dude, he broke out last season. He scored a handful last season. He was great. I promise United just might pay over $100 million for him next year. I seriously, I would not even put it past him.
Let's just start with Evan Ferguson then, since we're just bringing it up. He's going off, right? He had a hat trick.
Didn't he score the game before too?
Yeah, he scored the game before.
Yeah.
He's absolutely going.
I believe it was off the bench.
How old is he?
He's 18. He's 18.
He's huge though.
He turns 19 before the window, before the January window opens though. So yeah. So he's an absolute freak.
He's 18 scoring now.
And he's so tall. His physical stature is ridiculous.
I saw that. This is also assuming he's just gonna play good for the rest of the season.
Right.
He's still only 18. He could play garbage for the next 10 months.
And they still have players in his position too that they're gonna rotate heavily with. They have Danny Welbeck. I believe they have some. They got João Pedro. They got 35 million.
Yeah, but they've been playing João Pedro as a
cam. He has a cam.
Danny Welbeck last season he showed up.
He did.
He did. Clutch player.
I think they should definitely start Ferguson though. Even if he doesn't necessarily play well for a couple of weeks,
you want to develop the player.
Yeah, and that's what they do best so far. Caicedo. No, but bro, Brighton Caicedo. Keep in mind, I'm not gonna say nothing about his transfer yet because we're not there. But he during last season and the season before, bro, he's baller, bro.
Yeah,
he's a baller. I just don't think he should have gone to Chelsea.
Oh no. But same thing with Mitoma, bro. He's been a beast for 2 years.
Mitoma's crazy. And Ciso.
Oh, bro.
Baller.
Colwell.
Yeah.
He's back at Chelsea now and he's starting every game.
Huh?
Estupinian.
The Ecuadorian.
Respect. No, point is though, they should start Ferguson, and they're probably gonna sell him next year, honestly, for a ridiculous amount of money that he probably should.
Would you say Evan Ferguson sells for over $100 million?
If they start him,
let's say he gets 20 goals.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. 20 goals, he sells for under
100%.
Absolutely.
Where's he from?
He's from Ireland.
He came from some very small
Aberdeen.
Yeah.
In
Ireland. He popped off. So
maybe
$10 says that brother goes to Chelsea for $100
million. Stop the madness, bro. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, let's move on to. I think the big one is definitely James Maddison. He's
got him in my fantasy team.
In the Premier League, I think he's the best signing.
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to agree.
like no one has had that much of an impact like James Madison.
Yeah, because the team's winning too. Like
Spurs is playing good.
Yeah, instant impact. Yeah,
They're balling.
and the way that Ange is playing right now, like it fits James Madison perfectly, and he's such a leader in the dressing room already.
Yeah.
Like you could see it just like him on the pitch. He commands so much attention from the opposition.
I think the
It's like
only
you gotta
bad
keep an eye on him.
the only
He's gonna
bad
go
thing
score.
about that team though is if Madison gets injured.
You're right.
They have
like,
nobody
who they
really
have
take their
else?
They
place.
have
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah, the depth is
Where is Lo Celso? Is he still?
He's on the bench. He's still
Okay, so he's
still-
back.
which is crazy. He's not half the player he was when he was his first year.
No, I mean, bro,
He's
even
got-
at PSG, he was a monster.
Yeah,
Like,
PSG, he was a freak. He was like 19,
Pause.
20 at PSG. He was a monster.
He was at Memphis, right?
yeah, but bro, at PSG, they had that dude playing CDM, and he was crazy.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I think James Madison would be probably one of the strongest picks for. Are we talking about best Premier League transfers?
Yeah,
of
we'll
this
say just
season?
for the Prem, because I mean we'll dive into Jude Bellingham, but like
Yeah.
just for the Prem, mainly, I think
Just for
James
the Prem?
Madison. I mean, it was like 40 million they bought him for. I mean, it's like
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
he was a steal, technically
A steal.
speaking. Yeah,
he should have been
Steal, like-
60 at least.
Yeah.
I mean,
and the market for what they're paying for, like that's a steal. Like I think
Yeah.
that's on paper probably the best transfer. I think my favorite transfer though is definitely Declan Rice though.
sorry, I had to throw up in my mouth.
Wait, remind me though. I'm thinking of a United player. I'm not trying to be toxic.
Andre Onana, Rasmus Højlund, Mason Mount,
Amrabat.
Amrabat,
Oh no, never mind. I feel like I'm missing a player. Did City sign one?
Kovacic.
They sent Jeremy
Kovacic.
Doku.
Oh, Gavardiol. That's a big sign.
That one, yes, thank
Gavardiol.
you.
Doku.
The best.
Doku.
Jeremy, I'm
He
super
was-
hyped
he
on
was-
Jeremy Doku. Yeah.
Gavardiol, I think, is one of my favorites.
I just like, bro, you got Ruben Diaz, you got like,
Bro, that
Yeah, but
team.
you know,
I mean, it's like
Bro, they're playing, but the way they play, bro,
they
like
play him at a fullback.
that is one of the smartest signings Pep's made, bro.
You
And
know,
with Kovacic, bro.
Kovacic is, I think, I would say honestly he's underrated. I feel
Oh,
like he's
100%.
appreciated.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, at
But, like,
Madrid, he could have started, bro, with
The amount he
Modric,
brings
bro.
to the team,
Bro.
to any team, I mean, he's just phenomenal. I mean, he's a Croatian for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, that's the reason why. So
Yeah, no, I think the only reason let me take Declan Rice out of there because I can see why he couldn't be top 3.
no.
But I would put Kovacic and Gavardiol. Is that how you say it?
Gavardiol, yeah, Josko Gavardiol.
I would put him. I'd put them both in there because from like a standpoint of like you're the coach and you want your team to consistently win. Like those are the players you got to go for. Like
Depth.
Kovacic is in his prime and has been for the last 2 years, even on a terrible team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has experience like World Cup finals,
Won
Champions
everything.
League finals.
I think he could be like one.
Yeah.
I mean, this might be far fetched, but he could be like one of the best midfielders right now in the game. You think?
Bro, absolutely.
He's a different player to Gundogan. He's not really Gundogan. Like you see when Gundogan was playing at City, everything was flowing around him. He was scoring. He was scoring goals. He was a freak. Like, he was incredible.
Which made no sense though.
Yeah, sure.
Because on paper, Gundogan doesn't look like the player you put in to score.
But he was never really that player for Dortmund either.
Exactly. Yeah.
But he's not the same goal scorer, or he's not the same like attacking threat that Gundogan is.
Yeah.
But I think he's just as like impactful. Kovacic is. I
100%.
mean,
For sure.
And the thing too is
in a different way.
Gundogan was weird because his first 2 years, like he got injured when he first got to City, but he was also like in and out the team because like he wasn't like they didn't necessarily know what to do with him because De Bruyne and Silva were just better,
And they had Fernandinho.
Yeah.
They had crazy depth of midfield.
Right.
and they had just gotten Rodri, who was just a CM at the
Sure.
time too.
I just feel like under Pep, bro, like you see, like with Gundogan becoming like attacking player, Rodri, bro, he's scoring like
Bro, it's
bangers,
crazy.
like
Bangers, bro,
regularly.
yeah. Like
He's
remember that
awesome.
goal that Vincent Kompany scored when they were like yelling, like "Don't shoot,
La-
don't shoot!"
against
And he
Leicester,
scored that
yeah.
banger,
I feel like- I don't
Rodgers
know.
hitting those left and right.
Like, I don't know if it's like specifically with Pep, but like I feel like on City, bro, like you see Nathan Ake, he's scoring goals like.
I think Nathan Ake is a great like second like backup center back.
Bro, but he
I
Started,
don't know,
started.
but
that
he's
team,
doing
like,
well. But I'm saying
It's
like,
just everybody is so like influential,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's
I
just a
think.
Pep thing.
he's getting the best. out
But
of
that's how you
everybody.
win too. Depth, like exactly what you were getting at. Depth, like
Dude, they have
you
so
there.
much depth.
like-
Calvin Phillips.
And they have had depth for the last 5 years. Here's the thing, like that's what makes that team. Like I don't care what nobody says. Like they ain't got no history because like bro, they're making it.
They're making
Like,
history,
They're literally they've been arguably the best team for the last
I would
7
say
years.
long term, Real Madrid is an even better team.
Oh, sure, but I'm just talking about Premier League.
Premier League.
We're just talking like
City's just, dude. It's as a United fan, I obviously hate them, but I hate Liverpool more. But besides that,
it's got history. It's got history. That's where the Real Madrid got history.
Okay, the way City built that team, they built it with Sergio Aguirre, Kevin De Bruyne, Vincent Kompany, David Silva, all these players. They were in this team for 7+ years. Even more than that. I think David Silva was there for even longer. But they went in the right direction. Like all these clubs, like United, they're just buying all these different players, and like I get irritated because they spent more than City.
Right.
And a lot of
somehow, bro. And the crazy thing is too, like it's the fact that like big players want to go to City.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Rodri was starting at Atletico, but he was like, nah, like they're doing crazy stuff at City.
Of course, but when you have the best manager in the world, he's gonna have that pull. Like even with it's not the same caliber, but like Liverpool dropped into the Europa League this season, and we still managed to bring in McAllister, Szoboszlai. I'm not even bragging just because I'm a Liverpool fan, but the manager has so much pull, especially when you have that style of play.
The United, who hasn't brought in a big player since Di Maria.
I don't know that.
Paul Pogba.
Yeah.
Did Paul Pogba win anything other than the league title?
Is Zlatan, bro? Come on, Zlatan.
He won a Europa League and a League Cup.
No, we're getting off topic.
If we're gonna give them credit,
But like, don't start. We're getting
you better get this brother going.
We're getting off topic. Who's the next player?
So
one sentence is all it takes, brother.
One sentence is all it takes.
So we all can agree that James Madison is the best signing for the Prem.
Especially with Harry Kane leaving, it's huge for them. It's huge for them.
Seems like Harry Kane is like causing the team to lose.
He's scored. He's been scoring though.
Well, no, he's been scoring, but it's like I don't know. The team seems to be flowing better. Like the way they play, it's like so aggressive, so always energetic. Like the way they play too is different. Like,
I genuinely think though that I think it is not because that he left that it's making the team better. I think that the money and the decision to get rid of Kane came with the decision to make the club actually compete for something.
Well, really go in a different direction. Almost.
Yeah, and not just depend on your
front
not
surrounding the whole team.
Yeah, because they've been depending on Son and Kane to carry them anywhere.
I mean, Haaland seems to be carrying, but like then again, they just have every single.
Their team though.
Yeah, but they have each position, best player in the world, best player in the world.
Yeah, Man City's bench sits down the entire Spurs starting team. So I think that him leaving was a good thing because the club's actually building. Like the managers, like the way they play, unlike countless other teams in the Prem, the way that Tottenham plays, you can tell they're trying to play a certain way, and it's working.
What I will say though, I think Harry Kane should not have gone to Bayern Munich.
I agree.
I think he should have stayed in the Prem. I think, like, if you want to win trophies, okay, but like, I just don't get the move, to be honest with you. Like, why would anyone want to go to Bayern Munich? Okay, yeah, they're the biggest club in Germany.
They have a chance to win the Champions League.
Yeah, but like,
and they're gonna win a trophy. And Harry Kane's never won a trophy.
The Champions League.
It's
gonna be Madrid or City.
Even if they don't,
the only thing I don't want to interrupt.
Or United.
The only thing I didn't get about his transfer was why he didn't try to go to Madrid.
I think they're holding out for Mbappe. Don't you think? Don't you think they're holding out for Mbappe?
Going to Madrid would have made sense.
Yeah, but Madrid's like looking to.
They're looking for the future. They're not gonna look at the last Madrid. Like what's the Galactico? Like the word that they'll use. The last dude they tried to sign was Eden Hazard, and that brother is still a free agent.
That brother's a catastrophe.
He's an absolute catastrophe. So that's the last Galactico they tried to sign. I guess. They signed Jude Bellingham, which he's good. We'll get onto it, but he's gonna be freaking the great.
Let's go straight into Jude Bellingham.
Let's go straight into Jude then.
We can talk about some other players.
Sidebar for everybody watching. Those Camavinga, those memes of like just Camavinga like turning into a bus or just something random. Those are the best memes on social media. Whoever's coming out with those memes, you guys need to keep it up because that stuff is hilarious. Keep it going.
Or like on the player picks on FIFA, bro.
Those are so funny.
That brother scored on you, bro, too.
Nah, it's still on FIFA, bro. Oh my god.
You guys have beef over
Listen, we might need to pull up the Xbox downstairs and get some games on.
Dude, we should do a live stream. Oh, dude, this is so off topic. The live stream.
Pro Clubs?
live stream. No, not even pro clubs.
Bro,
Just
we're
live stream us playing games. And just
that'd be kinda dope.
that'd be fun.
That'd be
That'd be
dope.
fire. All right, let's keep going.
Let's go on
Well, Jude Bellingham. I mean, he's going crazy.
Cannot believe we didn't sign that, brother.
As a Barca fan,
Like, like the thoughts. Like, I didn't think he was gonna have that big of an impact. Just to be quite honest with you, but I didn't expect him. I don't know. Like, it's just surprising like how good he is playing, and like the way like he's just implementing himself into the team and like carrying the team. Honestly,
Yeah.
Well, he's been playing at Cam, which like, he's never done in his career,
Right.
and he's freaking taking over like a storm. He's like, I could literally play. I'm confident he could play anywhere on the pitch and be an absolute monster.
100%.
Absolutely.
no, like as a Barca fan, diehard Barca fan, like I'll admit, he's balling, and I'm like afraid. Like we played him in preseason. He hit the post like once or twice. Like that game, we won 3-0.
They played in Miami, or was it Orlando?
No.
We wanted to go to that game. I remember.
Nah, but like no, this game, like this Clasico over the summer was in Cali, I think.
Oh, was it in
LA.
Cali? Oh
One of
yeah.
those.
Oh, I'm thinking of Juve.
Yeah, Juve and Orlando
And Madrid and
played in
Orlando. My fault. Yeah, my
Yeah.
fault.
Nah, but like we played Jude and like he was balling and stuff, and I mean now he has like what like
6
with
goals.
Madrid he has like 5 goals in 4 games. That's like a center mid. Like,
Yeah.
And an assist. Yeah, you got an assist.
let's say he keeps it up. I mean, like let's say he plays the way he does. Like he'll dip in form a little bit. I mean, it happens to all players, unless you're Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Just going off every season. But like, do you think
Messi.
or Messi? Yeah, that's right. Whatever.
Gotta get me the
Messi's not the
the Barca fan.
Oh no.
CR7's the GOAT of all time. I don't care. I'm gonna be like Speed.
Clip
Anyway,
it. Somebody clip that. That's
clip
great.
that.
Suey.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
You're gonna get flamed, bro.
All right, yeah, whatever. But I like. Do you think the way he's playing and like if he keeps like putting what he is putting into the team, do you think they can win the Champions League? Like, do you think they will win the Champions League?
I don't think Madrid. I'm a Madrid fan. I don't think we'll win it, bro. We don't have a striker.
Nah, Madrid ain't winning Champions.
We can't.
Teams
shut up,
have
Barca.
won the Champions League without a
I'm
striker.
saying,
Bro,
bro.
if-
I can say it as a Barca fan. Like Barca fan, I don't think they're gonna win the Champions. Like I hope they make it at least to like the quarterfinals, semifinals. But I don't think we're gonna win the Champions. Like if we do, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna start crying like crazy.
Dude, if Madrid,
Like tears flowing.
I genuinely like. I've watched every game this season. Bellingham's been carrying us, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he scores a header in the last second. I mean, he balls out the whole game, but like we don't have anything.
Yeah, like a number 9, like Benzema.
Nah, bro.
Your new signings have played really well though. Fran Garcia at left back.
He's balling.
He's
bro.
played really well,
Yeah,
and y'all got him back for like $3 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was on loan.
Yeah, well, he was on loan, but then Vallecano signed him, and then y'all had a buyback.
Yeah.
Y'all had a buyback of like $3 million. That's a
But like the
steal.
fact that we didn't get a striker was just stupid. Like, how did we not get a striker?
Well,
Yeah, but then
I
Because
didn't
the
think
striker
that-
the striker market is so tough
Bro,
right
we
now.
had all summer though. Like we had all summer.
Nah, but think about it. Like Mbappe, he was just playing games. We're not gonna get into that.
He's playing
Bro,
absolute
it was
games.
like I don't even know. That's too much.
Here's the thing: if we wanted to win the Champions League, that's why I bring up Harry Kane. Like, if we wanted to win the Champions League this year, we would have at least gone for him in the last couple of days.
If you go for him though,
You'll have
is he
another
gonna
2
sign a
years.
long-term deal? Probably
No.
not. Probably
Exactly.
not.
And
Because
Joselu's just, like,
you're not promised to win a trophy like
I would
Bayern
never-
is. Bayern is promised to win a trophy, and I promise you that's why he went.
I
Because
don't
he
think
wants a
they're
trophy
gonna-
ASAP. He's never won a trophy in
Unfortunately,
his
I just
career.
don't. I don't think Madrid's gonna. I mean, we'll compete for the Champions League. We don't have this. Like, if Vinny gets injured, then
I mean,
what?
besides City, you know, who can easily win it again. I mean, they're just.
I can see y'all easily go to the semifinal. Y'all just have the
No,
depth.
Madrid
You have the
will make
experience
it-
and you have the depth.
Madrid can make it to semifinals like easily, and obviously like Madrid can make it easily to semifinals, but like with Champions League now,
Teams
like-
are stronger, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
teams are
no,
better.
yeah, teams are stronger just because like they know, like for example, like back in the day, like the way Barca played would work with like tiki taka and like all that, but now like teams will score a goal on us,
Yeah.
or they score a goal against Madrid, and they will sit back for the whole entire 90 minutes.
Yeah. And the thing is too, like, the only time a false 9 has worked since Messi has been Man City in the Prem, but it didn't work in the Champions League, apart from Roberto Firmino.
Thank you.
But you have Mane and Salah. But you you had Mane and Salah too, like that were the arguably
which they were both crazy
the best
goal
players in the
scorers
world,
in
top
just to
three.
begin
That team
with.
was crazy.
But here's the
That's
thing:
ridiculous.
the reason I say I don't like Brahim Diaz, he don't got it to play false nine. He's never.
He doesn't even have it to get into that team.
He couldn't even.
Dude, honestly, play Bellingham there to see what happens.
False nine?
At false nine, bro. Let's just see what happens.
That's
Just
the
see what
only option,
happens.
unless we
Just see what
play.
happens.
What's his Guler? He's fit and he starts balling and he plays and
He's
he
still injured,
helps
right?
win the Champions League at 16 years old.
He had a long-term injury too in preseason. He had a long-term
Yeah, 'cause
injury.
what was the injury? It was like
I don't remember.
was it hamstring or knee?
I don't know. It was serious.
Hamstring sounds right. I think it was hamstring. Don't quote me on it.
No, but I mean, we're talking about number one. There's a 23-year-old Brahim Diaz on the bench who came back to sit on the bench, and then Guler, who said he didn't want to go out alone, so they kept him.
He looked so good though. In
did.
those
We
training
haven't even
clips,
seen him play one
he
game.
looked amazing.
Training and the game is very different.
No, of
I hope
course,
he
but
balls out.
even in clips like I'm not gonna lie, I have not watched very much Super League.
Is that what it's called now?
The Turkish league, yeah, the Super
Oh.
League.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Fenerbahce fans out there who knew Arda Güler before he blew up. Nobody knew who that
I
brother
knew him
was.
because of FIFA.
Yeah,
Well-
FIFA, sure. But even like I've watched some highlights of that brother on YouTube. That man looked crazy at 17. Like getting in that first team at Fenerbahce was a freak.
Right.
And I've said freak way too much in this podcast.
Well, moving on to like the next set of players. I mean, I'm not going to dive into specifics, but Sidorka, whatever you want to call him.
Soboslai.
How do you? I'm just, so
Dude, even I was confused. Bro, we talking about a Jedi?
Bro, you're trying to butcher it so badly, bro.
No, I actually thought
I can
it.
sense the tension of the rivalry.
I would
It's
just say
just him, bro.
Sizoba.
I feel bad for United. I don't
that's-
hate United. I just feel
listen.
bad for them.
The way I actually pronounce it is Sizobo. Like that's like his nickname. That's what.
Sure.
Sobo. That's what I mean.
Zobo. Sure.
They're all doing great. James Ward-Prowse, very underrated. He's going off. Definitely helping West Ham. Musa Diaby's a great signing as well.
Yeah,
Quality signing.
Um,
That team probably made some of the best signings of the season.
Who?
Villa.
Diaby's team. Villa.
Yo, Villa. Yeah, Villa, fantastic.
Aston,
And they have a good
I
coach.
love Aston Villa.
Unai Emery slept on coach.
Facts.
Super
Oh
slept
yeah,
on.
I think PSG should have never fired him.
He choked though.
Oh no, wait.
It
He
was-
went to
it's-
PSG.
He was at
and
PSG, then he went to Arsenal, then he
That
went.
I don't think Arsenal should have fired him. That's
It was a weird point.
I wouldn't
Arsenal.
blame the
It was a weird.
PSG.
That's
It was
the
a
worst
weird.
Arsenal team I've ever seen.
That was a bad.
I
That was
wouldn't blame
bad.
like when they fired him for PSG. It all started off at the 6-1,
yeah.
like against
Bro,
Barca.
that was the worst year though.
I wouldn't blame that on him though.
Yeah.
But
I
then
don't think
again,
you can't solely blame it on him because also he signed Nicola Pepe for $72 million.
That was a miss.
That's
No.
And they just let him leave on a free.
He's right though. The PSG thing.
Right.
Keep going, Taso.
Oh, shout out to West Ham because they invested
Yes.
that Declan Rice
West
money
Ham is going on.
so well
They are going on.
into a brand new midfield three who can do way more than Declan Rice
Remind me
ever
who?
could. Edison Alvarez, the Mexican CDM who
Great
played at
signing.
Ajax, great signing. He played really well in their first couple games.
James Ward-Prowse.
James Ward-Prowse, who has been
Great
freaking
signing.
lights out, and he's a baller from set pieces.
Yeah.
And
won't win the England
Mohamed Kudus, they just absolutely just rated.
love-
They
Oh,
rated Ajax. They
yeah.
literally rated Ajax.
But he hasn't played yet though.
He hasn't
Nah.
played yet.
He
He hasn't
Okay, I
played
didn't
yet.
think so.
He,
That was their last one.
He signed for them and then immediately went on loan. Not on loan. He immediately went on international duty. I think he plays for Cameroon.
Yeah, Cameron.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cameroon.
Cameron.
He's a monster. He's so good.
baller.
He's fantastic. He killed us in the Champions League 2 years ago. He scored a goal against Liverpool, and I was like,
Oh,
at
when he was at
Anfield,
Ajax.
at
He was
Anfield.
20
Yeah, when he was at
when that
Ajax, at
happened.
Anfield, and my jaw dropped because that goal was crazy.
Right.
But
Well-
he's a great player.
I mean, moving on. So those are like the best transfers. In the Prem.
Yeah.
Right. So far. I mean, I can't wait to. I mean, it's only been 4 games, and it's already like this tense for me, especially as a United fan.
Oh,
Which is
y'all.
kind of like the next
Good
topic.
Rush trauma.
Is just like all the problems that's going on, player performances, Antony's a piece of garbage. Like playing wise, I'm not talking about the allegations. I'm talking about he's the worst signing that United have ever freaking made. Like period. 70 million.
Oh, come on, bro.
70 million for a literal
Be
like,
disrespected.
dude. He should be like the Pokemon like floor shit looking thing. Like what is it called?
Squirtle.
No, not a squirrel. It's the one that looks like it looks like a piece of dirt coming out of the ground.
I got no clue what you're talking about.
Whatever. Y'all, if y'all know Pokemon, please
help
tell
my
us.
brother Taso up.
But like,
Hit it up in the
literally,
comments.
Let's start.
Let me just start with Antony, okay? Minus the allegations.
We'll all have our say in this.
Minus the allegations, okay? I think he's
let's
worst.
completely take that out. Let's take that.
As a
no
player,
allegations.
I think he's the worst winger I've ever seen in my life. Being totally unbiased, right? I think he always loses possession on the
That's
ball.
unbelievable.
Every time I see him get the ball, he just goes up to a defender that's marking him, and he does a little move to the left, and they'll just try to shoot it. Every time.
It's my FIFA move.
And I'm wondering why we signed him. Like, Erik Ten Hag seems to be signing all the players that he used to play with, which it seems pretty evident, besides Rasmus Højlund.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, Antony, I think we need to play Pelestri. Or I think I'm saying that.
100%.
I'm saying that wrong. Pelestri.
No, I think Pelestri is that thing.
Pelestri.
Where's that dude from?
Argentina.
Amad Diallo.
No, Uruguay.
He's from
you're
Uruguay. Yeah.
Diallo.
Amad Diallo. I think he's injured. So
He's injured.
That sucks.
He was so good for Sunderland.
Oh, I know. He's
He's balling.
And like now Sancho is being,
Let's keep it on just on Antony though.
But like,
we can talk about Antony for a second.
I guess what I'm saying is like how many more poor performances can I accept as a United fan?
This dude every time watching United
before I literally turn
Bro runs the club.
pulling his hair.
Don't understand. Like we should sign Kavica Kvaratskhelia, like Rafael Leao. Like why aren't we signing these guys? Like
Big
we're at
players.
least in the Champions League. Okay, that's a start.
who are big players now.
Okay, let's oh dude.
It's an achievement that y'all qualified for the Champions League.
It's an achievement that like
Nobody
you guys
thought
aren't.
that was
Ten Hag took that club, took this
He
that
did great
squad
last
from
year,
the
bro.
ashes.
Dude, he literally did so
He
good.
did so well.
Like-
Obviously, I think with a new squad, it'll take some time for him to figure out his best squad, especially with.
Quit smiling over there, Danny.
But let's keep it a buck. Like there were a lot of players. There are going to be a lot of new players in this team. There's a lot of adjusting. Like new signings are getting used to the play style. And Manchester United fans are impatient.
Well,
Keep it a buck.
what
But
I
also
will
they have a
say-
reason to because they've been so bad for so long.
Well, Antony was in the Eredivisie for 2 seasons. The highest amount of goals he scored was, I think, 8 goals
He was never.
in the Eredivisie.
He was never good.
Are you kidding me?
He was never.
I mean,
Why the hell?
Danny, you go next. This
Like,
is
why
what
the
we
hell
do.
are we signing a player who's not even performing well in the freaking Eredivisie?
You talk about Antony.
Are
I'll
we
talk about
just
Antony.
gonna talk? Because are we just gonna talk about like his playing or like all the
Well, the playing is a big problem, and then there's allegations.
Let's
which-
talk-
I'll
Let's get to
go
the
into the
facts.
playing because I think it's like, I mean, I'd say like, because obviously Antony, I don't think he scored in his first game.
of Man United, yeah. It was a good goal. I remember that.
Like I wouldn't say he was bad last season. Like,
But he scored 4 goals last year.
no, I know that, but like,
Like, as a United fan, I'm disgusted. I'm petrified.
well, yeah, because you guys are used to freaking wingers like
At
CR7.
first, I was
bro.
afraid.
CR7, it's like
I was petrified.
no, bro, but like
Like 70 million?
no, that's
No,
that's
like,
absurd. Like
Come on.
no, he was more than that.
He was 100.
He was 100.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Sancho or whoever.
you think about
Everyone
Marshall.
signed for 70 million, dude. I'm like,
Nah, bro, this
Brother's
dude's like
we
confused.
signed this guy for 100 million, bro.
Look. So first of all, his price like absurd,
100 million?
and yeah, for the price, like
Ten Hag is colluding
Yeah,
with
he was
Ajax,
nuts,
bro.
bro.
It's got to be. Like,
He might be onto something.
I'm telling you, bro.
Honestly, it
No,
definitely
I'm
Why
saying-
are
could
we
be
giving
real.
100 million to these Dutch
Listen.
mother effers, bro? Like,
chill,
I'm getting so heated right now.
Chill, let me
Like,
speak. Let me speak.
I got you.
Let me talk. Let me talk.
Let me talk. All right, Kevin. Go ahead, Kevin.
All right, bro. So the price tag definitely way too high.
Absurd.
For the way he's been playing,
Real.
definitely not Man U quality that it should be like, because Man U's used to wingers like it all started like, I guess like, I mean obviously Man U's been like one of the biggest clubs in the world for years,
Yeah, the biggest club in the world. But yeah, go ahead.
and then
It's
but
delusional.
you guys had wingers like Ronaldo,
Sir Alex Ferguson. That's all I gotta
like
say.
Ronnie,
Shut up,
like
Jurgen.
Nani, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You guys have had class wingers who have scored reaching obviously double digits every season, both goals and assists.
Right.
So, and obviously Man U is not the same level as they were before.
No.
But what I have to say, regarding his playing right now, what's affecting it, obviously it's clear to see that his confidence isn't up because you've seen his highlights and he used to take on players like crazy. Now he goes up to a player, he turns back and plays it back. And that also, the confidence-wise, is number one, the situation in the club. Just, I feel like there's definitely the form or there's something else
about
going
the
on
Glazers,
because we never see what's behind the scenes. Number two, the allegations and all this. There's definitely all that stuff, bro. No, all that stuff. I'm saying it influences a player, and I'm not saying we don't know.
I mean, Harry Maguire didn't get influenced
of what
by allegations. And look at him, he's a piece of shit. So.
bro.
Oh
Bro,
man,
Harry
we're attacking his
Maguire-
character.
bro,
This
Harry
bad.
Maguire- No,
Brother's
but I'm saying
unbelievable.
these
I cannot
players.
believe that,
The
dude.
main factor, the main idea here, bro, is the Manchester United players. Most of them aren't playing with any confidence.
Okay.
Number one, because
Zero confidence.
zero confidence. Stuff happening outside, behind the scenes we haven't seen.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff going
there is.
on.
There is. Ownership, allegations, Sancho
There's just
being
too
a
many to
bitch.
say, bro.
Harry Maguire.
There really is too much. Here, let me.
There's too much stuff. Think about
And
their minds,
the
think
absurd
about
amount
it
of
personally,
injuries going
It's
around.
Tottenham
too.
last
You
year.
have to play. Think about it this way.
Their performances wise.
Think about it this way. You have, think about it this way, bro. You're a Manchester United player today.
I wish I'd do a lot better.
You have to play at Old Trafford every
That's
weekend.
crazy.
You're probably top 5 biggest clubs of all time.
You
Right.
pack
All
it. They
this
pack
stuff-
out that stadium.
All this stuff is going around.
Yeah.
And I know pro players have to their minds have to be totally different than
You gotta be
anyone
sharp.
else's.
You gotta be
They gotta
sharp.
be sharp because they can't listen to the outside. They gotta block it. But then again, they're
When there's so much going on, you have to.
and we don't
there's
know,
only a certain
with the
point
Antony
you can take.
allegations, we don't know if he's guilty. We don't know if he did it. We won't know. It's another Greenwood
Whodunit?
thing. No one knows. So I'm saying, bro, there's too much drama that has been brought into this club, and that's why this club is failing. Right
Facts. And here's the thing, bro. This isn't new.
But they like
This
the
has
drama.
happened-
They like the drama too.
Here,
they
let me
like
say
it.
something,
There's
bro.
so much attention.
Jadon
There's-
Sancho likes
This
it.
has happened at the club since Di Maria, bro. This isn't new.
Well, Di
Y'all
Maria
forgot
looks
about
like-
the beef between Di Maria and Van Gaal? Van Gaal was playing him out of position, and they had beef. Then Pogba came. Everybody.
I think it
trashed
goes
him
down to
for-
the manager too.
Bro,
Exactly, we
here's
said
the
the Van
thing.
Gaal stuff. Ferguson never dealt with any personalities like that.
Right.
Because you
Nah,
got.
they were benched.
Well,
But here, let me
players
say
are
this.
different.
But you also got to sign the right
To be
people.
honest.
There were players like that. There were players like that back in the day. There were
No,
players
I mean,
that were like
there are
that.
players like that in all times, but I'm saying
But the amount of players that we see that are like that,
Oh no! Of
No,
course,
but-
social media and things have ramped that up.
you can see it. What you're saying is the coaches and stuff, bro. I'm not trying to get off topic or anything, but Sir Alex, compared to Van Gaal, you can see from everything how Van Gaal, for example, if a player or Erik Ten Hag, if the way they deal with players who aren't performing, Van Gaal, Erik Ten Hag, specifically Van Gaal, what I've known, when Falcao wasn't performing, obviously he got a bad injury, stuff
Right.
like that. He was a huge sign. He was literally one of the best strikers in the world at the time. He got injured, and he had to go down to play with the B team.
Yeah.
The under 23s, yeah.
Bro, you're telling me the dude who was the top 3 Ballon d'Or with Messi and Ronaldo, the next year has to go play with the B team, bro? I'm sorry, bro. Van Gaal, bro.
No, it goes
Van
down to the
Gaal-
coach.
Van Gaal is shit coach.
But here, let me say this. So let me just explain the issue. You have Van Gaal with that situation. Then you have Pogba. Who bought Pogba?
United.
But who? What coach?
Jose Mourinho.
Okay, the same coach that bought him is the same coach that kicked him out of the team.
And
Also,
also,
didn't like it. But here, let me just say this.
but Jose's got history with doing that.
Right.
He's calling players out in the media.
But here's the thing.
He's doing some crazy stuff.
Players don't like when they get called out for not performing.
Of course
But here's
not.
the thing: you can't call out. Here's the thing that all these coaches have done wrong. every single coach except for Ole. I'm not saying Ole's a good coach. Don't hear me out. But every single coach that has taken the club to that low of a position has spoken poorly about that player in public, and then it all happens. It happens every single time.
Blows up.
Whether the player says something or not, it's already bad for the club on top of everything. So then you have Erik Ten Hag, who kicks the best player arguably along with Messi.
No, the greatest of all time.
Let me just say, arguably one of the best players of the last 20 years, kicks him out of a squad that Harry Maguire captains. And somehow Harry Maguire has started for the last 3 years as captain. And you haven't said a single poor thing about him. I'm talking about last year. Other than only talk.
There is a point where you have to back your captain, though. If he's the captain, he's the club captain.
I think
for a
he
reason.
gave him a chance.
How are you? Here, listen. How are you?
You do give him a chance.
He gave him a chance.
Strip the captaincy for a good reason,
dude. They gave him a chance for 3 years. But here's the point. Here's the point. Is that he kicks out the most influential player of soccer in the last 20 years, other than Messi.
Right.
Like nothing happens. Kicks him out the club essentially.
Well, yeah, that interview that he did with Pierre.
Yeah, and then brings in one of the worst wingers I've genuinely ever seen in my whole life for a ridiculous amount of money, which meant that he pushed for that player. So he's asking for these players.
Because it was his boy. It was his boy at Ajax.
Right, but here's like the bias. Like, why are you not going for Rafael Leao?
Of course, yeah.
Why are you not going for the guy going off in Napoli?
If you think that if United just still think that they're one of the biggest clubs in the world, respectfully, like they're not
the
even.
revenue they bring in is crazy.
Yeah, sure, but you got to back up your talk.
When we
don't go get a 20-year-old that's unproven from Eredivisie that scored 8 goals.
Here's the point. I'm almost done.
If you have the money.
The point is that
get him. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but the point is that big players just don't want to go to a club like that.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to go to a club where Pogba couldn't even play.
And the manager, like exactly what we were talking about earlier with Pep and Klopp, like respect to Erik Ten Hag because he's done a really good job, like pushing that squad forward. They got a top 4 finish.
Crazy.
With how good the Premier League is these days, that is a serious feat to reach. So respect to him. No, respect to hitting the top 4.
But again,
respect to getting the top 4, but also his man management has come into question.
It's been terrible.
Why are they worse than? It's almost like I get it. It's a new squad, but like there's not.
Why would you call out Jadon Sancho though? Like a 22-year-old dude
who is
22.
Well, they said him. Why wasn't he selected in the squad? Was there an injury?
It was an injury, bro.
I would have just said no comment, right? Whatever.
Right.
He could have done that.
How many times
did you have to bash his Did you have to bash his confidence? I'm sure his confidence is already at an all-time low. He barely played last season. And where did Ten Hag send? They sent him to the Netherlands because he was like, "Yo, you're out of shape, so I'm gonna kick your ass out of here."
He doesn't out of shape though. He looks like shit.
If he was out of shape,
let me say this.
Go get your confidence back though. Don't keep letting the manager
100%. But here's the
bash
thing.
you.
Jadon Sancho is, for the last 2 years, unrecognizable. He's awful. Genuinely, he's off. I've watched every United game. He's literally awful. Even his good games, he got lucky.
Yeah.
He literally got lucky. His goals.
He goal against Tottenham.
Yeah, but he's lucky. He's lucky he got a goal. There was a defender that didn't pick him up, and he's honestly not that fast anyway. So he's been awful. But you can't pull up as a coach and just call out your player when you see coaches like Pep. Dude, Pep, when John Stones got to City, John Stones was like the Harry Maguire at that time because he was awful. During his first 4 months, he was genuinely he was laughably bad. And he was like, bro, John Stones is one of the best defenders I've seen. Why he said that? I mean, we're just now seeing it because he saw the potential in him, even though he wasn't playing well. But John Stones was in the worst form of his entire career.
Right.
And he was the new prospect defender at the time, other than Varane. But so you can't you compare the coaches, then you compare a guy like Erik Ten Hag who's won nothing but the league in Netherlands.
Right.
And he's talking bad about somebody who's won the Bundesliga and who hasn't played well for 2 years. But how are you going to talk bad about him when you don't even have a right winger that's sitting him, that's rightfully so benching him? Antony cannot. But why is Pellistri not playing?
That, you see, that's where I'm at. So when Pellistri got put in, I forgot which exact game it was. I think it might have been the Tottenham game. Mm-hmm. But when he got put in for those last few minutes, I mean, the explosiveness.
Bro, he was raw.
It's like his energy is up here and the rest of the team is down here. Even Bruno Fernandez has been a piece of garbage.
Antony plays if Robin...
He's been good.
No, Robin broke his ankle.
He's been your best player.
He's our best player, but he hasn't been playing our best player. Not compared to last year.
He's just really inconsistent this season. But then again, you can't blame him because
it's so early.
It's
so early in the season
It
too.
is early.
It's
It's
so
early, but at the same time, like let's just talk about like because the coach is the
We-
one that's
but
leading the team. Because here's the thing.
Score, though.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing: like your coach is going to dictate how your team wants to play. The players will play bad, sure, but like Jurgen Klopp in his first season, that game against Dortmund was one of the best games I've ever seen. But his team played like they actually wanted to win,
Right.
and they still made mistakes. They conceded like 3 goals.
The drive comes from the coach.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
He's a
The
leader.
club doesn't draw big names, and further proof of it is that the main midfielder that they went for was Mason Mount. Why would you ever
I wasn't very happy with that.
on a team with a
Especially
team
not
that you have
like-
Casemiro, Eriksson, and Bruno Fernandes as your midfield 3? Out of all the players you could have gone for, you go for Mason Mount. That is unbelievable. You go for a player who hasn't played in 2 years at any high
for
level.
60 million. I was like
For 60
when that happened-
million?
Yeah, 60 million.
Bro!
That was with add-ons. But regardless,
Sales tax, brother. I don't
was-
care if that dude.
No, listen. I get it. I'm in totally agreement with you. I do not like that we paid that much for Mason Mount. Am I mad that we signed him? Not necessarily. I think he can eventually contribute what he has contributed.
Yeah, he's a good player.
I mean, he's not a bad player.
Oh no,
He is also such a similar player to
he's Bruno.
in a like they like to occupy in the same space.
It's the same type of player.
They don't have
though.
to be necessarily the same because Mason Mount I think is a little more versatile. He's like Mason Mount can play on the right if you really want him to.
But they can't play at the same time though.
They
Like,
can't. I mean, they could.
Yeah.
If they could, it'd be too attacking though. You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
see it working. Like
I
on
think Mason
paper,
Mount they should try him at right wing.
I
He's
don't
played there before.
Give it a go.
I don't know. I genuinely don't think he's that good at right
Honestly,
wing.
he's so out of form too. I mean, he's injured too, isn't he?
Yeah, which I don't know how that. Why the heck are all these players getting injured?
Yeah, y'all got a crazy injury.
They
bro.
like take a
Y'all-
step and they're out for the.
Y'all signed the two brothers and literally immediately.
And here's the thing. Then you get
Amrabat and Hojlund.
Then-
They both
Amrabat
became-
is fire.
That's
bro.
a great signing.
He's about to go off.
He was
But-
great. He was great at the World Cup. He was great at the World Cup.
Is that camera supposed to be is it supposed to have a red dot?
Yeah.
I bet.
here's the thing. Then you go for
First day with a new camera. Just making sure.
then you go for a striker.
Listen. Rasmus Højlund.
Wait. Let me just say.
I'll let you
bro.
talk, yeah.
Let
He
me
did
just
have
say
that flick against Arsenal that was like
Dude,
kind
that
of
was
fire.
sexy
That was
as
kind of
fuck.
fire.
I was watching that live. I was like, damn, son, let's get it. I'm like, screw Martial. See you later. Go to Saudi. I'm done with your BS for the last 5 years, whatever. Since
Ben.
Van Gaal.
Bro, when is he going to Ballon d'Or?
Man,
What?
that's
Martial.
Martial Ballon d'Or. What did you say?
It was on
What?
his contract. He had a Ballon d'Or club.
Oh yeah, it was like.
Bro, hey, listen.
That's
But
hilarious,
here's the
bro.
thing.
That's hilarious.
I mean, he's on the team now. You can't do anything about it. But why would you go for a player who has 10 goals? He's 20 now. He has only got 10 goals in the Italian league, and you pay $70 million for
And
him.
then, like last year, he played less than 20 games. No,
But my point
hasn't
is,
played
my
this
point
many
of
games.
what
He's
I'm
not
saying
proven.
isn't that
I
he's
get it.
not a good player, doesn't have potential. He has potential, sure,
If
but
he was
like,
proven, he'd be 100.
that's what they bought him. They bought him for potential. That's the striker market, bro.
Yeah.
right?
That's
but-
why we signed Darwin Nunez for $80 million.
Right,
'Cause
but my point is
he
that
had one good 20-goal season.
Nah, but
But
Darwin
he's-
has like
though.
Darwin had been showing like even with Uruguay.
Darwin scored a lot.
He had a 20-goal season. He had one 20-goal season when he was like the star man at Benfica, and United were after him.
Right.
I think Barca were after
Yeah,
him.
but look who got him.
I mean, I'm glad we got him because I
No,
think
but my point is-
I think he's class.
My
I think,
point
I think
is
he's goofy.
United can't pull a big player.
they
That's the
can't.
point. It's like, how is the striker market open? You can try and get Harry Kane, which you're already overpaying for.
I
They
wouldn't
should.
have- I wouldn't want-
If they got Harry Kane, that would have been crazy.
I don't even think he would have done. I don't think the team would have gotten better. But I'm just
The team
saying,
could have gotten better. They could
you're
at
not
least have
getting.
scored.
You're not getting Rafael Leao. You're not getting.
Why are you guys so hooked on like Kvaratskhelia or?
Because they're.
Marcelo's a beast.
No, he's
bro.
great, but like
Rafael
I
Leao's
think there's
contract was
baby. I think there's
expiring.
baby steps to this. I think you can go sign a class player. Yeah, there's baby steps. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can like exactly what they said. Ten Hag is not the class of a coach to go and pull a Rafael Leao from an AC Milan team that just won the Serie A.
Right.
From a Kirk's what's that dude's name? Kvaratskhelia?
I just call that
From,
dude.
who also just won Serie A. You know what I'm saying? Like these clubs, the clubs they're staying at.
Maradona.
that they-
Osimhen. You
that
can't
they-
get Osimhen
Yeah,
either.
that they've signed long-term deals at, and they're young and they're class. They're world class.
United wasn't going to pay 150 million for Osimhen.
Oh, no.
You know,
But
I mean,
My point, the last thing I'll say on United. This is the very last thing. The point is that club. I don't see that club going up for the next year, bro.
I mean,
I
you say
like-
that every year. I say that every year.
I like
nah,
genuinely.
but like look, like
there needs to be genuine change.
Yeah,
like I think it's tough to say. Like you can say ownership, they spent money, bro.
They did what the coach wanted.
Yeah, have you asked this question though? Like,
it's culture. It's so culture.
If you look at like what's happening right now, like obviously the Sancho stuff. Can y'all tell me why the Antony thing came? Like that news came out like a couple hours or like a day after the Sancho stuff, bro. Like. It's like, is that a coincidence? Like, there's definitely stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
There's definitely stuff happening like behind the scenes that no one is like seeing.
Yeah.
Like, and it all starts up with the owners, and obviously like down to the coach, and we see like there's a lot of bias and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I know, right? United's $1 billion in debt. No joke. That's a fact. Another fact: the Glazers wanted $10 million for the club. Shaquem, what's his name? Just whatever. One of the Shaquems.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal is crazy.
That's unbelievable.
Oh,
Sheikh Mansour?
Yeah. He offered
said
them.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille
That
is
brother's not
crazy.
Saudi.
He's the Shaquille O'Neal of Saudi, whatever. Anyway, he offered them $6 billion. That's way over market value. That club is maybe worth $3 billion.
Yeah.
If that. He's gonna clear all their debts, give them the money, give me the club, and let's sign Mbappe. Right?
Yeah.
That's what he wanted. The Glazers wanted a ridiculous amount of money, but they wanted to still own the club.
Yeah.
So they were very attracted to Ratcliffe. He was like, okay, I'll give you, I just want a percentage of the club, like ownership-wise. I'm not entirely sure if it was like more than 50% or like where it's like technically he owns it. But regardless, the Glazers are stubborn. Avram looks like a freaking goblin from Clash of Clans. And I get it. I'm sorry. I don't mean
Don't throw that in there.
Don't throw a defamation lawsuit at me, but dude, like sell the freaking club.
Facts.
Like please, bro. Like, dude, sell the club, bro.
Coaching staff.
Please
Get out of here, bro.
But like,
is a
Cafeteria people.
the chefs,
dude,
it's
the
cold.
directors, like, there's.
I mean, even Ronaldo said he got back there and he
janitors.
was like, bro, the training grounds are not updated.
Right.
Nothing's updated.
No,
Where's
it's
the money
culture.
going?
You know what's
it's culture.
happening?
It's culture.
No. The Glazers take money out of the club.
Oh,
A lot of money.
I mean, that's what it
without
all
a doubt.
comes down to, like money. Like
It's all
just
money.
A lot
Especially
of corruption.
at the highest level, yeah, for sure.
There's
However-
so much we
But-
don't see, bro.
There's so much. Obviously, there's so much we don't see. This is all speculation we're making right now. But I
fucking
think,
crap.
I need to go.
yeah, we are talking a whole lot of crap.
No player. If you buy 5 players right now at that club, it still won't be a good. Like the club doesn't go up.
Yeah, of course.
You guys don't win a
It's
title.
culture. No, exactly. It's culture. Let me ask you this. Let's say this is the last thing we talk about United. But I want to ask you, United fan. Do you still back Ten Hag?
Do I still back him?
Do you still back Ten Hag? He signed a 4-year deal?
Yeah.
What, something like that, a long-term deal. Do you still back Ten Hag?
Right now,
Yeah.
at this moment, yeah, I back him. Like I have a smile on my face, but it's like there's no one else out there. Let's be honest. Besides, what is Antonio Conte?
You
is he
don't
still
want
coaching?
Conte, bro. He plays
I'm
boring
just saying.
defensive football.
Like I think Ten Hag did a great job last year. Okay, that's been proven. If we won the FA Cup final, bro, like
Miracle.
shut up.
Absolutely.
What was the first 5 seconds of the match? Gundogan scored or something.
Dude, no, you don't understand. Like when that happened, so I was holding my Xbox controller when that happened. Like, because I turned on the game.
He pretended like he was controlling the players.
No,
Like,
I turned like.
they could win. Better chance of
So
winning.
like I'm in my room. No, like
Anthony.
I put on the game through my on my Xbox.
Anthony, cut to the right. To the right, brother.
Fidget spinner, fidget spinner.
Just go to the byline. Just do it.
Pass it.
I literally was just like, when that happened, I'm just like, yeah. I said my life. Like I was just like the odds of that happening. And you saw Goldbridge.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Goldbridge?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Dude, his reaction to that. I mean, it's like, and then speed.
Is that the streamer dude?
Yeah. He's a big
Yeah,
guy.
who else is like
Old
Harry
dude.
Maguire,
Old
like
dude,
you know
yeah.
what? Come on.
Yeah.
But
He's absolute.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the clips.
as a United fan, though, at the end of the day, you spent money. Okay.
Yeah.
Why are our players all shit?
No, that's facts, bro.
That's facts.
Like
This just
Fred-
wait.
wait,
This
listen.
just in. Antony to Getafe confirmed.
Shut up.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No.
I had him, bro. I had you.
Listen,
bro.
like, yo.
Yo,
Getafe better go
like,
crazy.
Fred McTominay. I get
McSauce.
Pastor Fred.
Big sauce, bro. No, they got rid of Fred.
Like, I just don't get the players
Fred
who signed
got out of there.
and the money, like,
chance.
Now the mixed sauce and Pastor Fred were really good.
Pastor Fred.
Bro, mixed sauce and
Dude,
balled out.
McFred against Barca was raw.
Yeah.
Say what you will.
No, Pastor Fred against Barca.
Say what you will.
I mean,
I'm being serious.
Yeah, no, he was balling, bro. I kept making fun of him. I was like, "Yo, Pastor Fred sucks," and he scored.
I would have kept Fred.
Fred was balling.
I would have kept
Fred was, in my opinion,
It was good.
last season's one of the best midfielders. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
unfixable.
It's like it's the players, it's the manager. I don't think it's the manager in this instance. I feel like it's.
I think he messed up though with the Sancho.
He messed up. However, players have to perform, and also, you know what the problem was last year? They couldn't score, bro. They had no number 9.
They have no number 9.
We haven't had a number 9 since Zlatan and Lukaku.
Facts.
Or really a secure number 9, Robin van Persie. But
no, Zlatan though was raw. Like,
Zlatan was raw, but he wasn't a long-term
Yeah.
player. You know,
He was
it's
30,
like
he was 35. He was 35.
And also, to be fair, Lukaku was good his first
he
year.
was good. Lukaku was good, bro. But like, yeah. So there's a lot that we can talk about even more. But
Let's keep going.
yeah.
And the end of the story, bro, unfixable.
You think it's unfixable? So okay, let's
They gotta update their.
let's
stuff.
get predictions. Okay, what place do United finish
This season,
this season?
I got a strong number for him.
Top 5.
Yeah, I want the
Wait,
United.
let's just go around.
I want the United fan to go first. What do you go?
Okay, so
And then Bennett and then Dani.
totally unbiased opinion.
It's the most biased opinion.
Relegation.
Okay, what I'm hoping for.
Let me just look at the table.
You know what? I'm gonna make a big statement. Top 4. Top 4.
Oh,
Holy God.
I think this can be fixed. I think Rasmus Hojlund will save us.
Oh gosh, wait, dude, I can name 7 teams that are better than Manchester United, respectfully.
Okay.
Don't name him, but give us a number.
I won't name them. I'll go 6th.
6?
I'll go 6th. I think there are 5 other teams that you guys will pick up form. Especially, you guys always really will pick up form. But
last year, remember,
like December to like March. No, not even December, February. You guys play pretty well, notoriously.
Yeah.
Well, I think international break will help.
Of course, yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
So I'll say 6th.
I think Liverpool lose the Europa League. So anyway, continue. Dani.
He's just salty.
Listen,
No, it's fine.
Listen.
Oh, whoa!
Dude, singing the
Whatever.
Europa League.
All right.
Let him go.
Listen.
I'm excited to win it, but Thursday night.
I've been singing that anthem for the past
Thursday nights are gonna hit different for me now.
Bro, I'm telling you, dude, Europa League
Spanish teams
with Barcelona in there. I mean, I was
Is
a
Barcelona-
Europa League fan for 2 years. Well,
Yeah.
back in the Champions League.
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
always make it out of the group stage.
I totally forgot.
Listen. Okay, if you would have asked me this before Jadon Sancho situation happened, I would have said confidently, I would have been like 5th or 4th. Maybe. They'll be fighting for 4th. That situation, to me, ruined anything the club had left for this
Do you think they get Europa League?
Wow.
No, I'm going to say 8th or 7th.
Dude.
Bro,
Bro, put that on record, because if that happens, bro,
Danny, not gonna lie, you're a piece of shit.
bro, I'm sorry.
Alright.
I only say that because I
love
watched
you.
every game.
Love you, bro, but
I watched every United game. They play like absolute garbage. They play like any team fighting for relegation right now. It's with the caliber of players. Now, if they pick up form, they can fight for 6.
I'm telling you
I
though.
think they have the. I still think that they have the quality.
Martial's gonna come on to help.
Hojlund, bro.
Hojlund ain't doing it, brother.
Hojlund is gonna do it.
Dude,
You saw the flick? The flick, bro.
The flick was
it's
cool.
lucrative as hell.
The flick
it's
was
gonna
cool.
happen.
The flick was
Hojlund's
cool.
gonna go off.
The flick was cool. The flick was cool.
Dude, he was. Oh my god, I can't talk about the penalty, bro.
I got my prediction.
That was not.
I got my
I'm
prediction.
gonna curse you out in Greek, bro. All right, go ahead.
Toma.
Okay, Danny, what's your prediction, bro?
So hold on, let me just refresh. You said
I said top 4.
you said
6th,
He's a Liverpool fan. Whatever.
I said
he doesn't
7th.
count.
7th. Okay.
Yeah.
I say 5th.
But okay, thank
In
you.
respect for
I don't think they're gonna make it in top 4 if this drama doesn't.
5th
get
is
sorted
crazy.
out. Like, I think the club is just cursed at this point.
Okay.
I mean, top four is crazy. Top 4 is great.
Top 4 is with how good the teams are.
It's not. It wouldn't be crazy. Like,
Do you think they're capable?
I wouldn't be
Do you
surprised. I think they're capable, but I don't even.
They're
know
capable.
What's gonna happen.
They're capable.
All right.
But Aston Villa coming up.
Like, they have
Brighton
another-
are still playing really
They
well.
got another Greenwood situation. They got another coach. Like,
Tottenham
they got
are on
all
the way
this-
back.
Let me ask you
It's
this.
just it's,
Greenwood too is great.
bro. This is
Greenwood
like
number
a
2,
pile of dog shit. Like all in one.
It's
So was Ousmane Dembele, but whatever. Okay. Antoine Griezmann. All right.
Bro. Ousmane Dembele did some good stuff.
150
He's not a
million?
Neymar,
150
because we wanted
million?
to compare him with a player like
Antoine
Neymar,
Griezmann,
bro.
150 million?
Dembele was good.
Nah, that's when they're not. Nah, that's a whole other topic. I don't like when people compare.
All right.
players.
Last thing I want to ask though, do you think Ten Hag is like the one? Is he the dress?
Go around again.
I mean, I tried to ask you this. and-
Well, I said yes.
yeah.
All right.
He said yes.
I don't know, man.
The one.
Do you think it's him?
So the way that he has interacted with his own players in the media is not settling for me. So like if you look at like let's say Pep will challenge his players in the media,
Impossible.
or even if they're playing bad, he'll defend them and hype them up. If anything, he'll be like, he's a fantastic player. He's here for a reason.
Right.
Like he just it's all the game is about confidence at the highest level. We've all seen
That's what
it.
it comes down to.
We've all seen it. Yeah, of course. So with especially your front line lacking in so much confidence
and quality.
I mean, obviously,
the quality, bro. These players are good.
Bruh,
They wouldn't be at
Højlund,
Manchester
we
United
have
if
no
they weren't
idea.
good.
We have no idea if Højlund is good.
There's
or not.
no confidence. Bro.
We have no idea.
When you see a player like Antony, who's known for literally, like, he's a Brazilian, bro. 5-star skill moves. When he goes up to a player, look at this, bro. He goes up to a player and does this.
Yeah, true.
They've taken the Brazilian out of him, bro. He's not Brazilian.
Danny,
it's lack of confidence.
Danny,
wait, I didn't answer. Yeah.
Listen, let's stop crapping on Anthony. We already know he's a piece of shit. Okay, Danny.
Settled.
Ten Hag.
Wait, I didn't get the answer. I didn't get the answer.
You said okay.
Wait, did you say yes or no?
I guess I don't know if I'm going to say yes or no. Actually,
You're rooting for him? Is that what you want to say?
I'm rooting for them because I want them to be good again. Because honestly, like, I'm a Liverpool fan. I've been a Liverpool fan for a long time, and I love the rivalry. I think it's great,
Right?
And it's history. It's historic.
Bigger than City.
But absolutely,
Yeah.
I am rooting for you guys, but also I really enjoy watching you guys be bad. It's very fun.
I mean, you guys were bad too for like 6 years or whatever.
I mean, we were bad for a minute, but I mean, we brought in a world class coach who knows how to handle his players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he knew how to handle Salah not selling for $200 million. Let's talk about that. Anyway,
let's go.
we'll
Thank God. Thank God. So I'm undecided.
Could sign Rafael Leao. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. He will score more goals than United will this season.
Salah.
Somebody clip it.
Salah.
Salah. Yes, bro.
Okay.
In all comps,
If
he
Man
will.
U posts
In
a
all
Chelsea
comps,
ball-
in all comps, Salah just might score. In all comps, Salah just might score.
Off topic.
Just like you saying Harry Kane's the
This-
best striker in the
this isn't-
Premier League. I don't want to hear it.
All right, settle the rivalry for right now. Stay on topic.
I think I'm undecided.
Yes.
I'm rooting for him, but it is fun watching them be bad.
Okay. So Bennett's is not applicable. Danny,
No, bro.
you don't think
No.
he gets the sack?
No, he got last year. The only thing that got him fourth place, he told all 11 players to go forward and try their best. And Lisandro Martinez is the only good signing.
I
he's
love
made, in my
Lisandro.
opinion.
Varane.
He signed Varane.
Yeah.
Then I take it back. Varane's the best signing he made. But like, those are your defenders though. Like, you have good defenders. The rest of your signings are absolute garbage. You kick out the only chance of you scoring any important goals in the club, which is Ronaldo. Why would you not keep him on as a sub? Number one.
Wages.
Number two, he's never won anything apart from the team that he had at Ajax. Choked a Champions League semifinal.
Europa League, you mean?
No, Champions League.
Against Spurs.
Right.
Lucas Moura hat-trick.
How do you manage to choke a game
right.
That is the most important game of that guy's career, and his players, number one, let him down, but number two, like,
Lucas Moura.
bruh, that was unbelievable. But I'm just saying that he's not how are you gonna give him that job? Like,
Also,
you need a world class coach. You should have gotten Pochettino which they could have and they didn't.
Yeah, for their style.
But then you look at Pochettino though, and then it's the same thing. Like, why are you even going for Pochettino? What has he ever won?
Not much.
Nothing. I don't think he's ever won anything other than the freaking what's it called? The
EFL Cup.
Yeah, the cup that nobody cares about. So
United.
Oh my god, dude! Can we take that out in post, bro? Please?
Anyways, all I'm saying, no, he's never done it. He's never proved himself in his career.
You think he gets a sack?
100%. You should have gone.
I'm changing my answer, by the way.
You should have gone for a coach that's brought that team somewhere, or whatever team he's been at, brought it somewhere to a level that is genuinely like at the level at the other clubs. Because that's what Klopp did with Dortmund. He brought them a league title. Am I right?
Wait. Dortmund had no, they didn't. No. Oh, Klopp did get a league title. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Sancho. I don't know.
Klopp brought that team to a league title, and then he brought them to a Champions League final where they lost against their rival. Of course, they were going to lose. They were the stronger team. But bottom line is Liverpool got a coach that had proven something. So if you don't go for a coach that hasn't proven something, why didn't they go for the Napoli? They should go for Napoli's coach that won the Serie A.
It looks like he's going to be...
He built a team, though. He built a team of players that almost nobody
virtually
knew about.
Nothing.
Right.
Let's be honest.
Osimhen wasn't big before he got to Napoli.
Nope.
It was a great move. Everybody
heard.
Nobody knew who that was.
Nobody knew.
I had never heard
Kim put him on the map.
Kim Min-jae.
Facts. That guy.
Best. I mean.
And he sold Koulibaly.
Yeah, I think that was good though.
That was the move because he was building a team. So
he is now the manager of the Italian national team, by the way.
Got you.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know. But my point is just I'm not going to back a coach that hasn't won something.
Sack.
Ooh, can I give me like 30 seconds?
Okay.
I am changing my answer to I don't think he's the man. I think they're going to give him more time. I don't think he's the guy though. I think they still need to find somebody who's more proven. I don't think he's the guy. I think they're going to give him more time. Don't think he can figure it out. Sucks for him though, but I think he could still. He still has future at like the highest level. I also don't. I'm changing my answer mainly because I hate the way that he handled the De Gea situation. That is federal.
That's
federal.
Somebody
should be in jail for that. For letting the club legend leave on a free.
He knows it too, bro.
For letting the club legend leave on a free is crazy.
And it further proves
we're about to change his mind.
Dude, bro, he's
I'll go more into it, bro. I'll go more into
He
it.
single-handedly ended Ronaldo's career.
No,
let me go into this.
I was very sad about the Gea. I'll be honest.
Let me go into
it's
this.
Danny.
Obviously, my answer is like I don't even think like there shouldn't even be like a question. Like he's not the man.
Thank you.
3 no's,
bro. He's not the man. Saying more about what you said. Look, you look at their best coach, like debatably one of the best coaches of all times too, Sir Alex Ferguson.
He's the best coach of all time.
The way he handles players, and not just that, like the club, like I saw I think it was a documentary or something about him. Like he knew every single like youth player in the club, like starting from like the under 10s. Like, he knew every player. Like, he just knew how to, like, what you guys were saying, like, how to handle his players. Like,
management.
Like, what Klopp has done. It's more than just, like, tactics and stuff like that. And maybe Ten Hag does, like, he probably does, he has good tactics. Like, maybe he has some good tactics. Like,
he learned under Pep. He has to at least have some knowledge.
Yeah, he's got some knowledge.
Yeah, and now Tata too, yeah.
No, yeah. At that level, you definitely have some knowledge of tactics, for sure.
And Ten Hag too, though.
Like that level of like you're playing in the Prem, you're playing Champions League, you're playing in Europe, but the way he handles his players, like I don't know if like it's nothing against like I've just seen it in Dutch coaches, obviously other coaches.
Well, I guess we'll wrap it up here. So Ten Hag's not the guy. United's a shit show.
Keep what you were saying.
Yeah, what were you saying?
No, like what I was saying, like I don't know if it's like Dutch coaches. But like the way they handle their players or like treat their players, like what I've seen it in like, and it just happens to be another Dutch coach at Man U, and we see it now. Like we saw it with Van Gaal, with Di Maria and Falcao. Yeah, they could have performed so much better, but the way he handled those situations, the way he like treated them, and then you look at now with Erik Ten Hag with Ronaldo, like. Bro, it's Ronaldo.
Now with Sancho too.
Sancho.
It's not getting.
But the
any
Ronaldo
better.
is unbelievable.
Bro, like
The Ronaldo's unbelievable, but the Sancho thing is, and even now Sancho like backing out of it, deleting his comments is like, dude, like you
Like-
said it, say it with your chest.
Like
if
you
anything.
can't
like,
do that.
You get Sancho is exactly what you said, Taso. Like he's kind of acting like a child.
He is a child.
There's
you can't say that
There's a
about a
lot.
player.
No,
You can't say that to him, but if the manager says that you're bad at then you're not good at training, then you're not good at training.
Look at
in his
Aaron
opinion.
Wan-Bissaka.
No, yeah, like
Because at the end of the day, Ten Hag's opinion matters more.
Yeah.
Because he's putting the team together. If
Aaron
Sancho is
Wan-Bissaka.
out of the team for a reason, then he's out of the team for a reason.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka
Aaron
is
Wan-Bissaka-
completely out of the team.
And he fought his way back.
About to get sold.
He fought his way
no,
back.
there's definitely on both sides, but what I'm saying is like there's definitely a better way you can have a better relationship with your players because you look at the relationships like you look at the relationships like for example like what you see like we saw with Pep
John Stones.
with John Stones like these players
He got benched.
they weren't good, they weren't performing, but then again you're trying to motivate them to do better instead of saying nah yeah like he's not fit, I sent him to another country, just go train over there and then
Right.
we'll see when you get better.
And it's happened at
Like, bro,
City with
I know it's like
every
professional.
player.
I know it's a professional level. Like you gotta have some like balls. Like as a professional player, like you gotta know if you're performing bad. Like you gotta step it up. But at that level,
You gotta
too,
own it. Yeah,
you gotta own it for sure. But like too, like it's more than just like tactics and what I said. Like if you're like we saw it with Erik Ten Hag with Ronaldo, literally one of the GOATs. Like, bro.
He treated him wrong, I think.
Ronaldo's done more in his career
That's-
than Ten Hag will ever do.
And no, Ten Hag will never be as good as a coach as Sir Alex Ferguson or Pep or any like one of those best coaches of all time.
I'll throw
He'll never reach
I'll throw
it.
Jurgen in there.
He'll never.
Really?
Yeah, Klopp. No, I'll throw
He's
Klopp
won
up
everything
there.
there is to
He won
win.
everything.
Yeah,
He's
Klopp's up there.
He's building a team from nothing.
No,
Erik Ten Hag.
I love
Erik
Jurgen.
Erik Ten Hag will never be like one of the best coaches of all time.
I love
Then
Jurgen.
again, you gave him the most hard job out of all.
Yeah,
of
you
them,
gave him a
apart
tough.
from
You
Klopp.
gave him a tough game.
no, I know it's definitely a hard job, but I'm saying like
He's just not it.
he's not it.
I think Klopp.
Yeah,
well,
for sure.
that's so cool that you guys would hype up Klopp. I love Klopp. I think he's.
No,
I think he's the
proven
best coach
himself.
we've.
He's been there
I think
forever.
he's might be the best coach we've ever had.
Oh, he
But
is.
he's won everything there is to win.
Right.
I just don't think he's won. Respect to him though. I love Klopp, but like if we're gonna keep it real, like if we're gonna put him up against Pep, we're gonna put him up against like Sir Alex. They've won it numerous times.
Right.
No, yeah.
He's never won it to an like I could see us winning a Premier League in the next couple of years if he decides to stay, because like he's linked with the Germany job. I wouldn't say to like go over and take over Germany because they're not looking too good.
Right.
But they're like if you were looking for a new challenge, like I wouldn't blame him, but also I would love for him to stay.
I mean,
But
he's
also-
building the next
No,
5
No,
years
he's
of Liverpool.
he's like
he's
signing
in the top
Szoboszlai,
10.
signing young players.
He's in the
Yeah,
top 10 best coaches of all time, no doubt.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Dude,
put him
let's
in top
go.
5.
Maybe even top 5.
Well,
freaking love
yeah.
that dude
So
much.
we can definitely like talk more about like the managers and like
Yeah, we can.
other stuff in the next episode.
For sure.
So let's wrap it up. Danny, you want to close this out?
Yeah, so this was a really good episode.
Yeah.
This is fun.
There wasn't much Liverpool and United.
There
fighting
wasn't. Yeah,
that
I thought there
hoped
would be
for.
more debating.
There will
more
be
like
next
heat,
one.
But
There
no,
will-
but there were some good moments. But like we're definitely like for the next pods like what we said on pod 2, like we're gonna try to get some like ex-professional players or some current professional players like. More
Right.
like a still podcast, but more in an interview. It'll be like around like 40 minutes.
Right.
We got Harry Maguire soon.
Harry Maguire. I mean, that would be kind of dope.
Bro.
Dude, he would
Talk
cry
about like the mental.
on the
Talk
show.
about the
Dude,
mental
that'd be
health part
so
of it.
That
dope
brother
to
gotta
have.
That'd
know
be
what that's
insane,
about.
bro.
That brother's gotta know.
Bro, that'd be crazy.
Dude, with the money he's
No, but
making-
like think about it. I know he hasn't performed, but think about all the like stuff like
Yeah, that's
Bro,
hard.
he's
bro.
going through it.
I would cry.
I think the only reason I have no
I would-
sympathy,
No, I
the only
wouldn't-
reason I have no sympathy is because he's so cocky. When
Nah,
he
but he's a
talks.
human being, bro.
He's got a big nose.
He's got a big mouth though. Like he's got a big mouth.
he does.
You're
bro.
making it worse.
He's gotta fix it. He's gotta fix it.
Nah,
No, but he's got a
but like
big
what I was
mouth.
saying, like we're also gonna have like some episodes where we debate. Like let's say we debate for like around like 5-10 minutes around a certain topic. That'd be a lot of fun.
Sure.
And we're thinking of some other ideas, like certain games we can do where we have a timer. You have to name a certain amount of players in a certain time. That player gets a point.
Dude, I would win at that. Dude, like it's not even gonna be a contest, bro. Like, sign me up, bro.
All right, so
I'm backing
I'm gonna
myself.
be Bennett in the first round of that one. But thank you guys for having this pod with us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for
having me, bro.
Yeah.
See y'all
Yes, sir.
next time.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, give us a follow, and let us know what you'd like to see. And we'll see y'all soon.